Far beyond the dusty roads of a forgotten village lived a boy named Adam. His house was made of cracked mud walls and a leaking tin roof. Every night the wind whistled through the holes, and every morning the sun woke him before hunger allowed him to sleep any longer. Adam was only 12 years old, but life had already taught him lessons that many adults never learn. His father had passed away years ago, and his mother worked in nearby farms whenever someone needed help. Some days she earned a little grain, some days she came home with nothing but tired hands and quiet tears. Still, she always smiled at Adam and said, "We have each other. That is enough." One evening, Adam sat on the floor holding a small metal bowl. Inside it was a thin rice soup, barely enough for one person. His stomach growled loudly. He hadn't eaten since morning. His mother pushed the bowl toward him gently. "Eat, my son," she said softly. "You need strength." Adam looked at her thin face and tired eyes. "You eat first, Amma," he replied. She shook her head with a weak smile. "I already ate at work." But Adam knew she was lying. He had seen her return empty-handed. Before he could argue further, a soft knock echoed on their wooden door. Adam opened it slowly. An old man stood outside. His clothes were dusty, his lips dry, and his eyes filled with exhaustion. "Beta," the old man whispered, "I haven't eaten for 2 days. Could you spare even a little food?" Adam felt his heart tighten. He looked back at the bowl in his hands. It was already too little. If he shared it, he would remain hungry. His stomach screamed for food. For a moment, fear whispered inside him. What if you stay weak? What if tomorrow is worse? He glanced at his mother. She nodded gently, her eyes calm but strong. Without another thought, Adam stepped forward and placed the bowl into the old man's shaking hands. "Please eat," Adam said. "It's not much, but it's all we have." The old man's eyes filled with tears. He held the bowl like treasure and whispered blessings as he slowly ate every drop. When the bowl became empty, he returned it carefully and touched Adam's head. "Your kindness will never go empty," the old man said softly, then disappeared into the dark road. That night, Adam slept with an empty stomach, but a peaceful heart. The next morning, Adam woke up feeling weak but hopeful. He stepped outside to fetch water when he noticed something unusual near their doorstep. A small sack lay there, tied neatly with rope. Curious, he opened it. Inside was fresh rice, lentils, vegetables, and a small envelope. His hands trembled as he opened the note. It read, "Kindness returns in ways you never expect. Feed others, and life will feed you." Adam ran inside, shouting with joy. His mother couldn't believe her eyes. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she hugged him tightly. That day, they cooked a full meal for the first time in months. Days passed, and strange blessings continued to appear. A neighbor offered Adam's mother regular work. A school teacher noticed Adam's intelligence and offered him free education. Slowly, their life began to change. But Adam never forgot the night of the empty bowl. Instead of keeping everything for themselves, they started sharing with others whenever they could. Sometimes they gave food, sometimes water, sometimes only kind words, but they always gave something. One afternoon, while returning from school, Adam saw a young boy sitting beside the road, crying. His clothes were torn, and his feet were bleeding. "What happened?" Adam asked gently. "I walked all day looking for work," the boy sobbed. "No one helped me." Adam remembered his own hunger and fear. Without hesitation, he gave the boy his lunch and walked him to a nearby shelter. That same evening, Adam's teacher announced a scholarship for hard-working students. Adam's name was selected. Years passed like flowing water. Adam grew into a strong, kind young man. He became a teacher in the same village where hunger once ruled his childhood. He opened a small food center near the school where no child would ever study on an empty stomach. One quiet evening, as Adam served food to children, he noticed an old man watching from a distance. The man's eyes sparkled with familiarity. Slowly, the man stepped closer. It was the same stranger from years ago. "You remember me?" the old man asked with a warm smile. Adam's eyes widened. "You were the hungry traveler." The old man nodded. "I wanted to see what your kindness created." Adam looked around at the laughing children, the warm food, the hopeful faces. His heart filled with gratitude. "I only shared a bowl," Adam said softly. The old man smiled. "No, you shared your heart, and that changed everything." As the sun set behind the village, Adam understood a powerful truth. When you give, even in your darkest moment, life opens doors you never imagined. An empty bowl can create a full future. A small act can build a lasting miracle. And kindness, no matter how small, always finds its way home.